Central Strong, aka Kettle Central, and I got another speech for you. Second speech in a row. But this speech is basically about doing what people tell you to do. And I know that this one's kind of out of the ordinary, but it's really the truth. A lot of times when people tell you to do something, and I know we're not supposed to do everything people tell us, but sometimes it's just best to do what they tell you. And what I mean by that is that when you do what they say, it kind of justifies what needs to be done. And what I mean by that is, if someone tell you to do something like, "Hey, go and wash the dishes," and your job as an employee is to wash the dishes, I understand they can ask you, but they're just flat out telling you it's just best to do what they tell you. So not only that, you can save yourself the trouble, you can save them the trouble, and you can save an argument. And a lot of times as people, we want people to ask us other than just flat out tell us what to do. And sometimes when people tell you what to do, not only that you're doing something for someone else, you're serving them, and they're actually relying on you, and you're actually using that person to be your footstool. What I mean by that is, they need you to help them. That's why they're telling you what to do. And that makes you the person with the upper hand because you got the choice to do what they say or don't do what they say. Something to think about. And right now I'm just going to tell you the benefits of doing what people say. And I know they can ask you, but sometimes people are just going to tell you what to do. And the benefits are, one, you won't have to worry about an argument or a confrontation. Two, you're serving someone else. What I mean by serving, you're helping someone else by doing what they tell you. Three, you're basically being the upper hand person. And what I mean by that is you're leading by example, by helping someone even when they might not deserve your help. Fourthly, you're showing people who are around that doing what people say is not such a bad thing. That's a form of just being kind to someone, and maybe they can be impacted by what you do. Fifthly and finally, because with this one I'm only going to stick with 5, when you do what people say, in a sense, you're being a hero. And you're being a hero because you're volunteering your time and your effort to apply to someone else's wish. And what I mean by that, you're taking time and energy out of your day to obey someone else's command. And that does not make you a slave. That actually make you the better person. Because instead of them doing it themselves, they're relying on you, or you're helping someone because they're relying on you. Whether they tell you to pick up a piece of tissue on the ground, whether they tell you to wash their car, whether they tell you to leave their house, or whether they tell you to do something like drop them off at Walmart. You're doing what they telling you, and that gives you the upper hand. And not only that, that makes you the better person. Because without you, they either have to ask someone else or they can't get the job done. So that's why they're telling you what to do. And you're probably thinking that they're bossing you around. To be honest with you, I used to think that. But sometimes, excuse me, sometimes it's just best to do what people say. Because sometimes they might tell you to do something that you're supposed to be doing, or that can help benefit you, or benefit them, or benefit everyone around you, and they're just telling you what to do because they know it's the right thing. And you're right. It's just right to just sometimes do what they say, and I know they can ask. And I know all of us would prefer someone asking us other than demanding us. But sometimes, or actually 8 times out of 10, which is most of the time, people would just flat out tell you, do this, do that. And look at it and understand that they're telling you to do something to benefit you or to help them is actually the best choice is just do what they say. And when they see you do what they say, they're going to eventually leave you alone. And there won't be any drama, there won't be any arguments, there won't be any confrontations, because you apply to what they ask or what they tell you to do, and they got nothing to say. And if they complain, that's when you got the choice to either let them do it themselves or to do better and to try again. And when you do it again, hopefully you do it right the second time, and then they won't have nothing to say then. But overall, sometimes doing what people tell you to do is just the right thing to do. It's the best thing to do. And hope one day, because I'm going to push this to go viral. I hope this really touches people. Like I said, we all have to do what people say. There's going to be someone that you're going to run to that's going to tell you what to do, and you're not going to really have a choice but to do what they tell you. And they're not going to ask. They're just going to flat out tell you. Whether it's a manager, a coach, or a friend, or a family member. We all run into those type of people. And we all, most of the time, have to just do what they tell us. And once we do what they say, they got nothing to say anymore, and the job's done. So you're not alone with people telling you what to do. Because people tell me what to do all the time. Every day people tell me to do certain things, and every day I do what they say. I don't do everything everyone tell me, but if I know it's right, or I know they need my help, and that's why they tell me what to do, or tell me to do something, I just do it. I just go with it. And sometimes that's what we all need to do. Something to think about. But as tonight go on, I'm going to end this message. Thank you all for listening. Central is strong. September 21st, 2017. Sometimes it's just best to do what people tell you. Thank you.